Alright guys, this is Mr. Miracle. Let's do our Essential Punisher collection. I love the Punisher. He's one of my favorite characters. I've always loved him. Love collecting his books. He is hot right now for a comic book character. All of his books are going up in price fast. The Netflix TV show is excellent. My favorite of all the Netflix TV shows is definitely The Punisher, and Daredevil season number 2 with his first appearance in those Netflix shows. At a certain point I was watching season 2 and I'm watching the Daredevil and I'm like, yeah, Daredevil, get to the Punisher parts, right? However, he's got his own show. There's another season coming out. He's getting red hot. So his first appearance, of course, that guy, right? Expensive book, really expensive book now. This is a really nice copy. It lays flat, it's clean. Couple of very tiny, small little spine ticks. Little bit of a blunted corner, just barely, but no creases that break color, no abrasion marks, no real issues with any kind of wrinkling. The book lies flat and nice. I bought this about 10 years ago because I've always been a big Punisher fan. I paid $100 for it. And the guy actually gave me a bit of a deal at the till because I wanted a different issue, which probably would have graded out at about a 9.4 that he had on his wall. And he was asking $300 for that. And a buddy of mine ended up coming by. I didn't buy it when I first went by there, and I walked around to another vendor. A buddy of mine came by. He saw it and bought it. I came back and was like, damn, I was just watching him hand over the money for it. Told him I wanted it. He said, oh, I got this copy too. It's not quite as nice, but I'll give it to you for $100. Right. So now this probably, I would say a 7, maybe 7.5. Definitely going for way more money than $100 now than it was 10 years ago. And I expect that this book is going to continue to rise. I mean, if you get books like Werewolf by Night number 32, I'm asking for way more money off of a sort of character like Moon Knight. When you get a super popular character like the Punisher, his books are going to go crazy, and they're going to continue to go crazy. He's not a fly-by-night character. He is definitely a well-established A-list character for the Marvel Universe, and this book is going to go up. So even if you just go out and grab yourself a really low-grade copy or any kind of copy you can get, don't go crazy with spending too much money on it if it's a low-grade copy, but definitely something that just to get into your collection, to say that you have this in your, love it. Got to love it. So of course, that's his first appearance. So let's take a look at his second appearance, right, which is The Amazing Spider-Man number 134. A lot of people say that Amazing Spider-Man 135 is his second appearance, but it's 135 is his second full appearance. This book, is his second appearance. He appears on the last page, at a big splash page on the last page. It has the return of the Punisher. This book is also the introduction of the Tarantula, first appearance of the Tarantula, who was a big Spider-Man villain for a few years there. And yeah, this is definitely a very undervalued book considering it is such an essential character second appearance, even if it's just in cameo. If you look at books like Jimmy Olsen 134 that has a cameo of Darkseid, but it's worth so much money, then I don't understand why this book, which has, like, in that cameo of Darkseid is literally one panel of Darkseid on a TV screen in that book, in that Jimmy Olsen book. This one has a full page splash page at the end. It's still considered a cameo, but way bigger appearance than Darkseid. But yet this book just doesn't seem to grab any kind of value. This is a super nice copy, probably up in the 9s for sure, and paid $40 for it. Like, that's super cheap for such a super high grade copy of Amazing Spider-Man in general. Anyway, a lot of people feel that this is his second appearance. However, this is his second full appearance. Okay, not a cameo. He's got like a whole part of the story arc in this issue and everything like that. He's in it. So this is his second appearance. This book is heating up quite a bit. Yeah, you definitely want to grab this one before it starts to get out of control. When people can't afford the first appearance, like 129, they're going to start trying to fly into this one as a key as well in the second appearance. So really important that you grab this one and grab it soon before everything goes too mayhem and crazy. And of course, we've got his 4th appearance, his 3rd full appearance in Giant Size Spider-Man and the Punisher #4. So again, this is a cheap book to find. I bought this. This is a very fine condition. The only problem with this book really is it's a square bound book, and you can see a little bit of that writing coming because people with square bound books put them into regular comic bags, and the comic bag that tapers at the bottom tapers down, and it crushes the bottom of that square bound book when you put it in your comic box. So careful when you buy. I bought this, like I said, 35 bucks. It's not crushed over too badly. It is crushed over, and that would be considered a major defect. But all in all, for 35 bucks, I thought it was in pretty good condition and worth that. And I didn't buy this one very long ago, so it's not like I bought this for 35 bucks 10 years ago. I think I only bought it about a month ago. So that's an easy one. And then, of course, we have what everybody loves. All right. The Punisher Limited Series. Okay, they're not going to all stay there like that. Love this Mike Zeck cover. Loved this series. Remember buying it off the rack when I was a kid. Gotta have it. I mean, it really explains a lot about the Punisher and gives us a character, a whole new story development and character development through this, through these issues. It was so well done, and I gotta love that. You know, it says 4-issue limited series. Oh, 5-issue limited series. Oh, we're back to 4-issue limited series. 4-issue. Oh, and here's number 5. So they didn't quite know what was going on with that kind of stuff up in there. Definitely a series to pick up. You can get all 5 copies of this in mint condition for around $100. If you're a savvy shopper and get out there and grab that one. I love this series. I love this cover. This is probably one of my favorite covers. Definitely my favorite cover of the Copper Age. And yeah, definitely pick this up. It is an essential Punisher. Of course, after this guy came out in a little bit of a while, there was still a big demand and people were asking for the Punisher. So boom, this guy came out. This is the Punisher's first unlimited series, right? So the first time the character appears in his very own series, #1. Again, this is a Copper Age book. There was a high print run on it. Easily find this book for 25 bucks, 20 bucks. In nice conditions, right? So pick this one up because they will run out because it is getting more and more popular. Grab this book up and yeah, you know, if you could get it for 20 bucks and then in 4 or 5 years from now it's worth 100 bucks, awesome, right? Even if 4 or 5 years from now you bought it for 20 and it's now worth 40, you doubled your money. It's not a big deal. Awesome. Grab this book. And the last one that I have from my collection is Punisher #4 of the Unlimited series, which is the first appearance of Microchip. I've always liked Microchip. I always liked the fact that, you know, Frank Castle had some backup out there, helping him out, doing all the crazy electronic stuff, helping him, you know, be the spy stuff. Definitely teaming up. Yeah, I think Microchip's a great character. I think, you know, he's going to have a lot more to do with the Netflix show. And I bought this at a dollar comic sale that they kind of had. And yeah, paid $1 for it. $1.50 actually. $1.50. All the comics were $1.50 over there. So for $1.50, first appearance of Microchip, easy, right? You can go on eBay and get this for less than $10 if you want. But I wouldn't bother with eBay. I would go out and hunt this one down because there are still lots of issues of this guy just floating around out there in dollar bins and back rooms and thrift stores and all kinds of stuff like that. So grab yourself this one. First appearance of Microchip. God love Microchip. Anyway, all this being said and done, grab up your Punishers. Definitely an A-list character that is going to continue to rise in value. Anti-hero that's becoming more and more popular. The Netflix show has opened up a whole another group of people to his fandom. The speculation prices on eBay jumping up so much, people paying thousands of dollars for this issue now. Grab it if you can get it. It's a great issue to have in your comic collection, in any grade. And yeah, if you weren't lucky enough to grab this up 10 years ago, you can still grab it now. Just do your best, hunt it down. There's a couple issues that I'm missing from my Essential Punisher collection that are on my list. And I would say that is his origin story, which is actually in a magazine. It's Marvel Super Special number 4, I believe. And that has his origin story in it, and you can find that for anywhere from $50 to $100, depending on its grade. It's definitely on my list. And as well as, I think, Marvel Tales 106, which is the first reprint of this issue. And again, a lot of people who can't afford this issue are grabbing that Marvel Tales reprint. There's some, true believers reprint and stuff of this one. There's several reprints of this issue because it's such a popular issue. However, getting a reprint as compared to getting the original, that's the deal. I'm going to grab up those 2 issues anyways, just to have a fully complete one. And then, I'll probably still continue to grab up more Punishers and this and that and everything and complete my collection. Anyway, this is Mr. Miracle. These are the Essential Punisher comics that I have and that you should be getting too. So, until next time, go out there, grab those comics, dig in those dollar bins. Let's do it. Make your comic collection more valuable for not a lot of money out of your pocket. That's what my videos are about. That's what I want for you. I want you to have a valuable comic collection 10 years from now. And you say, damn, I paid $1 for this and now it's $100. Damn, I paid $5 for this and now it's $50. Damn, Mr. Miracle, damn right, damn. All right. So until next time, guys, Mr. Miracle is outie.